Hello, everybody! What is up, fellow geeks? Super Geek Girl here, coming to you live, as always, from Studio SGG in the heart of Studiopolis Zone. Hope you guys are having a lovely Tuesday. Hello, NSM. Hello, Zach. Hello, Boots. Hello, Myers. Welcome, welcome, everybody. So glad y'all could join me. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. Well, it's not a Try It Tuesday, but we are doing a Tuesday stream tonight. We're doing more Urban Myth Dissolution Center this evening, because we are very, very close to finishing the game. We are on the final chapter. We will be starting it tonight, and I would like to get this game finished before Christmas so that we can enter the new year with a new game, or return to Persona, whichever one I see fit. Not that I'm in a hurry to finish this one up. I've loved my time with this game. Let's be very clear. This has been one of the coolest visual novels that I have gotten to experience this year. Just style-wise, story-wise. This one's been a blast. This one has been so fun. Yes, there have been spooky points that have freaked me out. I still am freaked out by the whole doppelganger bit from last chapter. That still, but it has been really fun figuring out these mysteries that may or may not have a paranormal slant to them. I appreciate that they, do have legitimate, normal explanations for all the urban myths. But we've seen it. We've seen the signs. We've seen the stingers. There is some supernatural shenanigans going on. And I am really, really hoping that we get a payoff in the final chapter. I hope that the final chapter is like, yeah, this stuff is real, but we're keeping it on the down low. The fact that the spooky stuff is mostly mundane is even scarier. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot that this game has done very, very well, and the storytelling and the tone is one of them. Just stopped in to get my sub streak in between studying for finals. Wish me luck. Calculus 2 has been rough. Oof. I despise maps. But good luck on your finals. Remember, get lots of sleep. Stay calm. You're gonna do fine. You're gonna do fine. Make sure you eat a good breakfast beforehand, too. Get that bacon and eggs going. Seriously, though, good luck. And good luck to anybody out there doing finals. I know end of the school year's coming up, so if you got finals, best of luck to you. I'm sure you're gonna be fine. Considering Moriarty's a math professor, I think that's enough proof that math is evil. Yeah! And you can tell that I've been watching too much British television again, because I keep referring to it as maths instead of math. I keep adding a completely unnecessary S on it just because I watch way too much British television. Anyway. It is time, guys. Let us begin the final chapter. This is not the finale. We will be doing one more stream. The finale stream will most likely be next week, next Thursday. But let's at least get the stage set for the finale. What do you say? Also, I'm jumping right in because, one, I couldn't wait, and two, I kind of got a bit of a late start, so it's fine. All right. Last time, we dealt with doppelgangers, and we got the revelation that Jasmine is, in fact, a double agent. She's been working for the CUTU and has basically abandoned the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. And last we saw her was in pretty critical condition in a hospital after trying to take on the Samizima admin on her lonesome. So that is where we left off last time. With Jasmine's fate up in the air. We'll see what happens in the final chapter. Here we go. Episode 6. Devastation and Judgment. Yes, essentially she's a cop. She's essentially a cop. The Great Reset. Oh. Uh-oh. Phantom thieves? Steal your heart? No, it's just this punk.
I am the admin of Samezima.
Huh? My phone's glitching out. Did my phone get hacked? Who's this mask guy?
It's on the billboard screens too!
What is this? Broadcast signal's getting hacked?
When the countdown reaches 0, devastation and judgment will be upon us. For your entertainment until then, a simple riddle for you.
What are you, the Sphinx? So, this is the Samezima happening? A simple riddle? Pinpoint the broadcast origin.
On it, sir. I beg you, answer me. What does not exist, even if you speak of it? Now think. Remember, the prophecy is now a warning.
What is this? Some kind of a PR stunt? Hey, fix my phone already!
To my friends in the police, the device is in our hands. Now think. Remember, the prophecy is now a warning.
What should I do? My phone's totally messed up. Same with mine. What the?
This is not a game. I ask you again. What does not exist, even if you speak of it? When you know the answer, enter it here. Devastation and judgment are upon us. The Great Reset! Reset us all! Reset us all! Reset us all!
A video claiming devastation and judgment will happen? No! It can't be! Oh no, Jasmine! Yeah, no, she is not in good shape. Damn. What does not exist even if you... The truth? Possibly? Apologies for this sudden call. This voice. Is this... Tomiri-san? Penitent-san? Thank you for remembering my name. How did you get my number? No. Has something happened to Jasmine? Stay calm. Let me pick you up first. Yes! By the way, Miss Azami, do the words Genesis card mean anything to you? Oh! 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 Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh, no! Oh, crap! The UMBC's being canceled! Oh, because remember they were talking shit about us in the last chapter, and now they've sent the mob after us! Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. This is immediately we have problems here.
Give us a director, you criminal scum!
How dare you steal police secrets, you dirty terrorists!
Boss Meguria!
Hey! You scary fake psychic! Come out and explain yourself! This is terrible! I need to tell the director, but I can't get in like this! It's from the director! Director, thank goodness! And there's a huge crowd here in front!
How is it going?
He's always so chill! There's a literal mob about to bust down your door, and you're just like...
Ah, hello, how are you doing? How's the weather? Things do seem lively upstairs.
Why is this even happening?
It's sudden and feels forced, calling us terrorists who steal police secrets. It's likely someone is leading them to this kind of behavior. You should stay away from the center for a while. You don't want them to notice you.
Understood. Please make sure you stay in the center. Also...
About Jasmine?
Yes. I got a call from Tomiri-san. Something happened to Jasmine last night after they left.
What did he say?
He said he'd pick me up first, then tell me the details. Also, he asked about something called the Genesis card?
The Genesis card?
Uh-oh. We've been spotted.
Hey! Isn't that one of the center staff over there? I saw that face online. It must be her!
Oh no!
You should lay low for a while, Miss Azami.
What about you?
It should take them a while to break into the center itself. The Samizima admin, the Genesis card. I have a few things to look into here.
Understood! Flee! Run as fast as your two thick legs will carry you! I should be safe here, I think. What is going on anyway? A major podcast
Yeah, run away for real! Run away for real!
This is too much! Breathe, Asami. Relax. I need to check what they're saying about the center and about that video. Look into trending topics. Guess I'll start with socials. Alright, here we go. What's... Oh, I knew it! I knew that bastard was setting us up! Look! Look! That punk! Oh, I knew it! I knew it! Didn't I say that they were gonna be scapegoats for his bullshit? I so called it!
Oh, Kurosawa! I'm gonna kick your ass to this screen when I find you!
Breaking, Yuya Kurosawa, CEO of UTech Priority, victim of criminal case. Intruder stole valuable and confidential information from Kurosawa's home. Suspects are members of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Kurosawa and his father were fortunately unharmed. Police investigations ongoing. Piss off. Wait, no way! What is going on? Where did that story come from? Yeah, there's Yuya himself, that punk. My father was a victim of theft in his own home. I wasn't aware of the safe's contents, but he told me they were items of great value to him. Wait, is that about me? Why would Kurosawa-san say such things? They were all there during the investigation. Why? What do we do now? Oh, I'm going to be very unhappy reading these, aren't I? I'm going to be very unhappy with this. Father is in Seiji Kurosawa. Does this mean we have police secrets and sensitive stuff leaking out? There was a red password device inside. Wait, is Kurosawa-san blaming us for that device being stolen? We keep stuff like that at home. I mean, where else would you keep it? Actually, Traces did show it was kept in that safe. I always knew the Urban Myth Dissolution Center might be inciting terrorism. Takes an extremist to say wild stuff like that. Oh no. Inciting terrorism? They're thinking we're just like the Zimmers. Yutek Kurosawa was targeted. Heard the center staff set him up. Oh no. We did not. He asked us to come. If it's just one member gone rogue, it's always right. Is it right to blame the entire center? I can't stand how everyone tries to cancel the whole org because of a single person. I mean, I do kind of agree with this person. I couldn't have downloaded if I tried. Why would I even want to? Maybe the center's channel was trying to do a trend with a conspiracy bid. Total dud. Oh, they think it was for views. I almost wish this was for one of the director's videos. Legit shocked at this, but it was just the team member, not the director. It wasn't! It wasn't us at all! Amazingly resourceful takedown of a family dynasty. There it is! There's the GR! Oh no! We have nothing to do with the GR! Do the Zimmers all sign their posts with GR? Glasses chat, activate! Just as I thought. I should look around for posts made by Zimmers. Alright, that's one. That video was way too well timed. Seriously thought it was the center making an announcement. Inciting terrorism? I bet you were watching Director's channel. Oh, yeah! Oh, you know, they were all watching it just for entertainment, and the minute there's a hint of scandal, everyone online is immediately like, oh, I knew it all along, I totally called it, blah, 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 blah. I hate internet culture, man. It freaking sucks. So much is happening and so quickly. What should we do? It looks like the video is really catching everyone's attention. Yes, I'm getting a reaction here. I should search for more info on the video. Alright, popular BooTuber crosses line. Fans thoroughly disappointed. Update just in. Yutek Kurosawa victim home invasion. This was from chapter 2, I think, wasn't it? Oh, come on! How can they assume we're behind this with no evidence whatsoever? Because everyone is looking for a convenient scapegoat. No one wants to use their brains. They just want to react. Everyone just goes with their gut instinct online, even if it's wrong. Especially if it's wrong. Everyone just says whatever the hell they want and doesn't do any research whatsoever. The Samizima admin and center director seem to be linked. I hate to think so, but turns out director was Tomu Kikisagi's biggest fan. Can you say synchronicity? We do have some of Tsutomu Kisaragi's books at the center, but they're must-reads for occult fans, aren't they? Many people have them too. I can't picture the director as an avid supporter of Dr. Kisaragi. Is he, though? Wannabe criminals take inspiration from past culprits. Tsutomu Kisaragi fanatics make me sick. It's not just Kurosawa-san's post. They think we're all guilty because we're part of the occult scene. They don't care about us as individuals. No, they don't. Alright. GR video. Go. Okay. Just GR then. Normally I don't check socials like this, but after seeing that stream, I had to see how people were reacting. Comrades! The GR is upon us! Shut up, man. What's a Zimmer? Terrorist attacks are happening and this person's enjoying it. Maybe I can gather some info from what they're saying. Samizima isn't for me anymore. I had fun going along with your stupid ideas, but now I can't find that one really popular past thread. Huh? What's this about? Samizima is a forum site, so I guess you're talking about old threads from there? Without a thread name, there's no chance of finding it. Alright. Are you talking about the happy 77.7 billion yen leak? I'm not surprised it's been covered up. I hear there are victims all over the world. What is this? Happy 77.7 billion yen leak? It doesn't seem related to the current case, but this was a big incident in the past? No, it's the incident that shall not be named. I've heard stories before. It was really terrible. Tell us more!
The incident that shall not be named? Something so bad you can't even talk about it? Could it have something to do with the admin's puzzle?
That was kind of similar to his riddle. Don't talk about that incident. If you keep it up, you might get erased.
Erased? By who?
Ooh, interesting. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to be a clue. I've been going through past threads as well. There used to be a thread about weird cards, but it's got— Hey!
Weird cards? Could that be the Illuminati cards? The topics are getting all mixed up. It's hard to keep track.
Just give us the title of the thread.
Cover-up? A case that was covered up because it'd be a problem if the public found out?
Don't be stupid. Here, I'll show you how it's... Here, I'll show you how it's done. Weird cards, I see. Wait, who's here at the door? Oh, this guy's just trolling. This dude's just trolling.
Oh, look! A kind person! Helping out even though it's late! Maybe their mom was visiting!
Sami, you sweet summer child. Not Sami. Azami. Zami, you sweet summer child. She doesn't understand what getting swatted is, does she?
They tried to wipe out someone trying to find out about the case? Visitor mentioned in the comments. What was that?
Pulling a joke from an old thread over to a new platform is beyond cringe. Oh no! They're pulling out old memes!
Wait, a joke? Was it all just made up? It sounded so serious, but was this a joke in the end?
Saying something happened when it didn't. That was a... Trolling is a clue?! Trolling is a clue now? Really? The thread about the weird cards has disappeared.
Huh? What was actually real then?
You're being trolled, Zami. It's alright. Let's go! Hello, Stumpy! Alright, let's see what we can find out about the video. It's one thing if that video is a joke, but if it's real, isn't it pretty serious? I honestly thought my phone broke for a second.
Showing the admin's video on street scenes and phones all over the city. Is that even possible?
It's possible when you're a phantom thief! What's this about cards? Okay, this person clearly doesn't know anything.
Only select people have access to Samizuma's page on the dark web. Not everyone would know about their prophecy.
On the side, a prophecy predicted the end of the world using divination cards called Illuminati cards. That predicted date is almost here. Okay.
Not divination, but prophecy. And the Samizuma admin is announcing it. But they wouldn't understand that. I don't really get it either.
Alright, those aren't divination cards. It's not predicting the end of the world. You guys are getting too worked up over a weird video.
Too worked up? I don't think so. We can't just sit back and watch it all unfold.
There's a lot of info on divination and judgment, but the issue the Zimmers forcing their interpretation. It's not a prophecy for making things happen.
I guess the Zimmers just want it to happen, whether prophecy or force. If the Great Reset can change the current society that they despise.
There we go. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna check real quick. That video was made to announce an intended crime. So yeah, it really is like the Phantom Thieves.
Right. There was that riddle. It was also written on the Samizuma page. I wonder what happens if we figure it out. Have other people asked about it too?
Okay, we've got all the clues that we need, but I am gonna keep looking at this.
There's a reaction! I hope more people start talking about it. Is there anything here that could be a hint? Let's take a look.
Alright, searching riddle. Boo! Get out of here, bot! Thank you, Stumpy! Nostradamus' prophecies were exciting, and I like those, but this is just the threads. Alright.
Until the devastation to judgment card, it was just a mysterious prophecy or something. Could have been taken care of.
You can't take it completely seriously just for the video. I wonder what happened to all the people who quit their jobs and spent all their money thinking the world would end in the year 2000. Oh yeah, no, those people are done. They ruined their lives.
I guess it's possible this could be one big, terrible joke. But terrorist attacks have been happening. What they're doing doesn't seem like a joke.
I know people who did that back in 2012. Yeah, that's the thing with, like... I feel like every dozen years or so, we get another end-of-the-world prophecy. Like, there was one this year about, like, people getting, like, raptured or whatever. And people were going crazy, like, selling all of their earthly possessions and everything. It's just... people are desperate to believe anything. I'm shocked. I love drinking beer and watching Urban Myth Dissolution Center videos before bed. Hey! That's what you guys are doing, right? Watching my streams before bed? But don't drink beer, though. I mean, if you want to, that's fine. I'm not a beer drinker myself.
Oh, that's nice. I'll do my best to get you back into that routine. Due to misunderstandings and assumptions, things have gotten out of control. But once the truth comes out, we can all go back to normal.
She's like, I will do it for the fans. People who yap about hidden truths, GR, and mumbo jumbo just want an outlet for their pathetic feels. How high can you head get from validation by no-name nobodies on the net? Pretty damn high, according to some people.
Validation. Social media involves talking to no-name nobodies on the internet, too.
Alright, GR riddle? Video riddle. There we go. Wait, has it been solved already? What are we supposed to do? Where do we put our answers?
The admin did say enter it here, which means the answer should be entered on Samizima's site? But I don't know the answer.
If it's real, we're all doomed. It's time to be playing with riddles.
I don't think we're playing, but I can see why people would think so. The Zimmers are committing acts of terrorism.
Alright, we got a disbeliever, can't be real.
Maybe this person hasn't seen the news. Terrorist attacks are happening. But I was like that not long ago.
The Zimmer attacks are ramping up. Haven't you seen the news? If you don't pay at least a little attention to what's going on in the world, you won't be ready when the worst happens.
So far, only some people know about this. Once this story about devastation and judgment blows up.
They were barely able to stop that Akasaka embassy break-in. I wonder what they would have done if they weren't caught. Did we... That seems vaguely familiar. I feel like that was brought up in another case, but I don't remember it very well.
Were they after the people at the embassy? Is the Great Reset about taking it out on the upper class?
I mean, if it's an eat the rich sort of scenario, I wouldn't mind getting behind that.
Bomb?
Do we know whether the Zimmers are a big org or just a group of individuals?
Fujiwara-san from the Ueno tour was by himself. The secretary Kiyomoto-san was working in a group of 4. They don't act like an organization, just like-minded individuals with similar goals. The goals also seem to vary from person to person.
Okay, so... That could be even more dangerous than an organization following a cult leader. If people are just doing this of their own accord, that's even more dangerous. Hello, Gabe! Welcome, welcome! Thanks for tuning in! The Urban Myth Dissolution Center's leading of getting people to act on some twisted sense of justice makes me sick.
Why do they make things up like that? But if I didn't know the center, maybe I'd be saying that too. No! Stop! I don't have to figure out what's true or false right now. I'm just gathering info.
There you go, Zombie. Stay focused, honey.
I found quite a lot of leads, but what's really going on? Samizima admin posted a video calling the devastation and judgment prophecy a warning. Kurosawa-san portrays me as a criminal for some reason. And then somehow, it all comes down to the center being called terrorists? I could make a post saying they're wrong, but it would just add fuel to the fire. For now, I should wait to hear from the director. Let's just stay hidden until Tomiri-san arrives.
So where are we laying low? Oh! So, to the center we go. Alright, director, what's your plan here, dude? You're surrounded. You're surrounded by an angry mob downstairs. What's the plan here?
Now. There's quite a commotion above, but they'll never make it down here. I'm looking forward to seeing whether the Samizima admin can fulfill that warning. Though Mrs. Zombie would be upset if she heard me say that. I wonder what Jasmine heard about the Genesis card. Everyone will naturally suspect that the Illumini cards are involved. Azami-san is in charge of the investigation now, so it's time to reassess information about the cards. What is the Genesis card? Who is the Samizima admin? The minimum information needed to even start fighting back. We should start there. Oh?
Oh! We're playing as the director! We're the director now! Oh, cool! That's awesome! Go, guy, go! What do you think the chances of the next mainline Sonic game being announced? Slim to none, I would say. They just released Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. It hasn't even been out for like... It hasn't even been like 3 months since Cross Worlds came out. I don't think that they're gonna announce a new one at the Game Awards. I would love to be pleasantly surprised. I would love to be wrong on that, but I think the chances of... Realistically, I think the chances of that happening are... slim to none. Alright, let's observe.
We've gathered a number of things, haven't we?
Is he talking to us? I feel like he's breaking the I feel like he might be breaking the fourth wall here, talking to us directly.
These shelves filled with objects retrieved from each case. What a delight to behold. Let us review the records and memories of each case.
Oh, here's a good recap for anyone who hasn't been tuning in. Oh! Oh, so now we get to see his power. This is his vision.
Investigation file number 1. The man under the bed. An axe was wielded in this case. To think that the victim, Mia, would become the man under the bed herself. Coincidence? It seems too well thought out for that. And Eiko-san was holding the card itself. Her card was the Eye in the Darkness.
Illuminite card number 1. And there's Bloody Mary.
Investigation file number 2. Bloody Mary. Such strong resentment emanates from this knife. The Bloody Mary she played wasn't quite that convincing. Answering to her name, a woman covered in blood who appears in the mirror. It is miraculous that all of these elements lined up in this way. For this case, Kinoko-san was the one who had the card. His card was the reflection of death.
Alright. No, just let me do the thing. There we go.
In this shelf are documents and items from the Netherworld tour. And the Kotoribako case is here as well.
What, did you just, like, swipe the angel statue, dude? Like, did you just spirit that angel statue away?
Investigation File Number 3, Netherworld. The Ueno Occult and Dark Tour. A tour designed to find the murderer for the Ueno Tenchu incident. Mr. Gas Mask has gone missing. I wonder if he can make it back safely. The card he held was the Stairway to Limbo.
Alright. And then Kotori Bako.
Investigation File Number 4, Kotori Bako. Curses are such compelling things. A single box carries within it a universe of possibilities. A curse from vines. A curse from a person holding a grudge. For Mayusaki-san, the curse came from a person. I read this in a book on pharmacology, the tea that Hajima-san was brewing. It can cause hallucinations and loss of consciousness. Mayusaki-san had the Permeating Blight card.
Alright, Permeating Blight. So, I still think that out of all the cases that we've done so far, Man Under the Bed is still, the strongest case of the entire game. Thus far, not counting our current investigation. It was very smart of them to start with that case, because that one not only set the tone for the entire game, but was such a mind bend, had such a good antagonist that you wanted to hate. And the whole twist with Mio becoming something of an avenging angel. So far, Man Under the Bed is still my favorite case out of, in this game. It's still the strongest one to me. It's still the one that I most strongly associate with this game. I'm hoping that we can get an official trailer for Persona 4 Revival. That would be cool. I think there's more chance of us getting a P4 Revival trailer than there is getting a new Sonic game. That's take the prediction as you will. But I think that one is probably more likely to happen than a new Sonic game announcement. But again, I would love to be proven wrong. I would absolutely love to be proven wrong in this case, but we'll see. We'll find out in 2 days. The first case had the most solid mystery. I would say fourth is a close second. Permeating Blight was quite good. Yeah. I called the tea being poisoned really early on. The order for me is 1, 4, 3, 5, 2. Yeah, so I think my order, I would say 1 and 4, I agree with you. I would put 2, I would swap 2 and 5, honestly, in my estimation. I think as goofy as 2 was and how incredibly coincidental it was, I still enjoyed that more than I enjoyed case number 5. Because the doppelganger turned out to be completely false, and at least with Bloody Mary, we had the whole twist about a completely different girl who died, who had the exact same name. That's a good twist. That was a good twist, and I respect that twist. So I would flip-flop 2 and 5, but everything else I pretty much agree with. As far as your order, Zach.
Basic seance for dummies, slasher movies and murders. I have no more need to read the books in this section. Oh.
And here we go. Wow, he just he put the afterburners on with that. He just zoomed across.
Investigation File Number 5. The Doppelganger. I wonder how Kurosawa-san felt when he saw a copy of himself. An anomaly is said to bring death to the original person if the two should meet. I'm very curious to know his fate. Kurosawa-san tends to sow trouble with his lies. He has caused Miss Azami much inconvenience. The card he held was the Shadow of Guilt.
Okay. And then there he is, the Samizima admin.
Investigation File 6. The case we are faced with at this very moment does not exist, even if you speak of it. A very fitting conundrum. Our staff will be in direct contact with this anomaly. Which urban myth will do? All the other cards have been discovered. So the card for this case is Miss Azami's Devastation and Judgment. What kind of fate awaits Miss Azami herself? Back to the task at hand, lest Miss Azami reprimand me for my laziness. There seems to be 6 Illumini cards in all, yet Jasmine uncovered the existence of a Genesis card. Are these all part of the Samizima admin's plot? I should compile information on this as well.
Alright.
How much information might the Samizima site itself yield? The Zimbas are still posting on it as a message board. It should be adequate for social media research. I was so focused on the homepage, it's my first time really taking a look at posts. Why is it that the Illumina card are displayed on this site? We may find clues about how the admin and the cards are connected.
Oh, so we don't get to do the deep dive that Zombie does. We just scrolling.
So much speculation here in these posts. I heard a rumor that the admin is a wizard-level hacker. They were creating special tools. They say the admin caused a huge incident, but there aren't any records of it. These past accolades form the base of the admin's charisma. The admin created the Illumini cards. We must push the plan forward. The Zimbas worship the Samizima admin as a bringer of hope.
So, the admin created the cards? Okay, so this is all some Zimmer bullshit then. Which of the Muppets do you think will show up on Thursday? No telling, man. No telling. There always seems to be one of them. What's that creepy shrimp? Pepe? Is that his name? I bet the creepy shrimp will show up. There's my prediction.
The classic hidden link. How nostalgic. I can't help smiling. This overview is incredibly detailed. Speculations on the prophecies from each card. Fantastic. If only we had the time to read through every entry. Some of the users seem to be keeping an eye on police activities. Truly, we live in a society where we can be watched or listened in on at any time.
Yeah. You're saying this crazy guy is a hope bringer? I am very curious what they're gonna do with Nagito in 2x2. I'm really curious how that's gonna go down. I'm really curious about that. Ugh. I'd be fine if it were Statler and Waldrop again, but I'd also like to see Bunsen and Beaker. Bunsen and Beaker are great! I would love to see Bunsen and Beaker come back. They were... I'm not a huge Muppets fan, but I love Bunsen and Beaker. They were my favorites out of the group. If for no other reason, I just think that Beaker just continuously going meep, 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 is really funny.
The security police are running around. The admin must realize it. They've become aware of something that was... excuse me! They've become aware of something that was supposedly hidden from existence. The security police has no dirty secrets, unless proven otherwise. You know what happens then. If that riddle is a threat against the security police, the admin might get erased. Posts that suggest the security police are working in the shadows. I cannot contain my excitement.
It's interesting that we're getting the... I guess it's because we just did a social media research section. It's interesting that we're getting the research in this format, like a proper investigation, and not the zombie thing. I just find that interesting.
This is an intriguing post. Sweetly suggestive of undercover operative work. That thread with all sorts of comments on the cards, it's gone. Which keyword should we use? Nothing comes up. It's gone. Forgot what it's called. A card that predicts celeb deaths or something. The card that the Illumini ones are based on. The Genesis card or something? Not part of the series, if you ask me. I heard there's an Illumini card origin story by the admin somewhere on this site. So, the Illumini cards were derived from the Genesis card. I look forward to reading that origin story later.
Okay, so the Genesis one is a legit one then. And I guess the other Illumini cards are like all counterfeits? Oh!
I wonder if Miss Azami is safe. I hope she picks up.
Hello? Hello, Director? Are you okay?
I'm alright. I believe you are the one in greater danger right now.
I'm okay. But what are we supposed to do now?
It's not possible for me to leave this place. I will pass all of the information I've compiled here to you, so please handle the rest of this investigation, Miss Azami.
You're asking me?
Can you do it?
I've managed to solve all the cases so far. I'll do my best.
Very good. Then let's first ensure that you have a grasp of the situation thus far.
Can't I just note down the main points?
To check your understanding, let's run through some identification questions.
Okay.
Here we go. This will be the last one! The final identification! The final time we get to see that completely overdone anime book opening animation that I love.
Well then, have you managed to retain the information I've gathered? Word for word?
I think so. Probably. I did write everything down. But this case wasn't requested by anyone. And there aren't any supernatural appearances. Does this one count as an urban myth?
The admin's video. It has already affected so many people, and has given rise to rapidly spreading rumors. People are now being driven by the admin's actions. When rumors spread and then coalesce, an urban myth is born.
This information comes from Zimmer Post, where the rumors originated. So the rumors have spread so much that they could already be considered an urban myth?
I still don't think that's quite how an urban myth works, but sure.
You have a good understanding of the situation. Now then, let us confirm and identify this urban myth.
Yes!
What we have in the center is now past information. Only by using the computer can we keep up with rumors that are circulating. I followed the rumors around Zimmer's reacting to the admin's actions, which led me to see that people other than Zimmer's are also acting under the influence of that video. So, Miss Azami?
Yes!
According to the Zimmer rumor, who are these people that the admin's videos have triggered into action?
The general public?
A great number of people saw the video. It happened to my phone as well. The stream just took over people's devices. Who knows what else could happen?
The Zimmer rumors did not include anything about the general public. In fact, I believe many people thought that video was simply some kind of a prank. I'm afraid this is not related.
Oh, dang it. Okay, so it's not the general public. Center haters?
People who are haters of the center. Suspicion is surged after Kurosawa-san's post, with some suspecting us of being involved in the admin schemes.
I suppose we are among those being spurred into action by the admin's videos. But we, the targets of their hate, are the only ones paying attention to the center haters. It is also unrelated to rumors, which are a component of urban myths.
Okay, so it's the security police then.
I think it's security police. There were hints in the rumor you mentioned. If the riddle in the admin's video is a threat to the security police, the admin might get erased. Even if that's only a rumor, security police forces like Jasmine are taking action.
Alright, sure.
Regarding that device, the police are maintaining that nothing happened. The security police may decide to take down the admin in total secrecy. Given the current situation, it's unsurprising that people think that could happen.
Okay, I'm having a little trouble keeping up with this one.
Let us proceed to the next question. Because the admin urged people to remember, people have been bringing up incidents from the past.
The happy 77.7 billion yen week. People were talking about certain incidents that shouldn't be spoken of.
You seem to have a clear understanding of it. Some Zimmer with sharp instincts tried to stop others from talking about it. So, Miss Azami,
Yes?
why did they want to stop people from remembering past incidents?
Because they might get erased. That was the big threat.
If you bring up details of the incident, you might get erased. A post on social media said, a thread that used to be there has vanished. I thought the post was just a joke, but was the thread deleted in order to hide something?
There we go. Now we're back into it.
According to Zimmer rumors, the actions of the security police involve stopping those who try to uncover secret information. In other words, eliminating those who speak up.
Okay, so this is not so much urban myth as it is conspiracy theory. That's what I'm feeling. This is not so much an urban myth as it is a conspiracy theory this time around.
Eliminating those who speak up? I can't imagine Jasmine and her colleagues doing that kind of thing.
There are, of course, cases where rumor and reality diverge. Furthermore, the security police are not a monolith. Take the incident with Mr. Kurosawa, for example. We must remain objective and understand the shape of the urban myth. That is the basis of our investigations.
I see. Right.
Where are all the cryptid stories? Yeah, there's been a few mentioned. Lizard people were mentioned as a auxiliary urban myth. But yeah, no, there's no cryptids, no Bigfoot, none of the fun cryptoid ones. I think there should be more like cryptid games. just a game investigating like cryptids and stuff could be really fun. I think if done correctly.
Now then, regarding the origin of this rumor, I would like to confirm how well you understand the main characteristics of this urban myth. These characteristics are what have propelled security police to action. So, Miss Azami.
Yes.
In this urban myth, how are the rumors spread?
What the heck? In this urban myth, how are the rumors spread? Saying something happened if it did, saying something happened when it didn't, saying something didn't. What? This one, I guess?
Saying that something actually happened if it's made to seem like nothing did. The security police, who aim to maintain total secrecy, eliminate people who talk about the incident to someone else. Those who hide the secret and those who uncover it give rise to this urban myth.
Yeah, because the other two options just didn't make any sense. The AI-generated woman from Chapter 1 social media search is apparently a cryptid in real life. It's the stupidest cryptid urban legend I've heard of. Some guy claims an AI-generated woman was haunting images he kept making. I mean, AI is stupid anyway, so, like, if you're being haunted by your own dumbass prompt, that's your that's on you, dude. You deserve whatever bad juju was heading your way because you're using AI in the first place. So, yeah, no, I got no sympathy for that idiot. Get haunted, idiot. Hello, Sleepy. Welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in. We are about to identify the urban myth that we will be investigating in the final chapter. But it's leaning more towards conspiracy theory rather than proper urban myth. But, we'll keep going.
If you talk about something that seemingly didn't happen, the security police will erase you. From those rumors, even talking about something is considered dangerous.
So people are being... So what? People are being, like, spirited away? Is that what we're going with here?
There is one urban myth that matches these parameters.
Identification, go! The Samejima incident. Okay. What? Not familiar with that one. Not familiar with that one at all.
The Samejima incident. Now that we've spoken the name of this urban myth, the security police will be after us.
What?
That is the reality. If you speak of an incident that was hidden from existence, you will be erased.
About the Samejima incident, is there anything I should keep in mind? And Samejima, is it connected to the Samejima incident?
If one does not uncover or share certain things, if one does not speak of them, then nothing happens.
But we spoke of it and shared it already.
Is the name Samejima related to the admin's desire for revenge? It is currently unclear.
Okay, it is an actual thing. Alright, well, be careful when doing your research, dude.
The security police are on the move as we speak, and not all of them are as friendly as Jasmine. Since we're gathering information towards dissolution, we must prepare ourselves for the worst.
Prepare for the worst? I'll do everything I can!
So,
Huh? Wait, Director, I can't hear you!
It's the angry mob loitering in front of the center. They seem to be sending out radio waves to break up calls.
I can hear you.
Yes!
Please do your best to stop the Samizima admin. You... surely...
A cold drop.
That's not good.
Stopping the Samizima admin? Is the director serious? No use in thinking that far ahead right now. First, let's try to solve the riddle posted by the admin. But I still don't get it at all. I'll start with the hypothesis. Jasmine left behind that Genesis card. Maybe there's a hint in there somewhere. And I've noted down all the information from the director. Then I can just decide what to do from there. Let's think things over for a bit.
All right, let's see what we can piece together.
Jasmine went to find the Samizima admin. She must have mentioned the Genesis card because she realized something. And that something might be a hint for solving the riddle. This is probably about the Illumini cards. The Samizima admin is the one who created the Illumini cards. Why did the Samizima admin create the Illumini cards? I need to think that over.
Maybe they wanted to blank the blank of blank? Maybe they wanted to predict the unfortunate fates of the card's holders? There we go.
Maybe they wanted to predict the unfortunate fates of the card's holders. Yes, that must be it! Every person who had an Illumini card has gone missing. Which means, since I have the Devastation and Judgment card, something will happen to me too? Hang on, it seems like it wouldn't just be me! I wish I had a bit more information about the Genesis card!
Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Zombie, get your head out of the clouds! You gotta book it, honey!
Hey, you! You're with the center!
Huh?
She's the one in that photo!
I'm suddenly surrounded?
What are you doing? What's that you're writing? A terrorist plot you're about to carry out?
No, that's not it! I'm planning to stop the Samizima admin!
So it is something to do with that admin!
No! I'm the holder of the Devastation and Judgment card!
She's only thinking of carrying out that prophecy! Stop her, and we can stop the prophecy! Don't let that terrorist get away! Get her!
No, wait, listen to me!
Oh! Oh! Tomiri with the assist! Get in the car, zombie! Go! My apologies for the wait.
Tomiri-san! If it's Tomiri-san, then maybe...
Get in! Let's talk after we get out of here. Go! Thank you, Mr. Snake Man! The Samijima incident sounds like SCP-2521 or Unspeakable. This SCP will erase any trace of it from existence, whether it be deleting records or erasing entire people. Oh. Yikes! Maybe I should stop talking about it, but I'm just reading off the script! It's fine! I'm gonna be on a little bit of high alert here.
Thank you so much, Tomiri-san! You saved me! Is Jasmine-san okay?
Straight to the point, I see. She went for the admin and was knocked out. Still hasn't regained consciousness.
Really? She's in the hospital? Where?
Your kindness is a virtue, but we have no time to be making visits. Not now.
What? But... Wait. I need to stay calm. Jasmine wouldn't ask me to go see her at this time. What would Jasmine do? Actually, Tomiri-san, do you know where Jasmine was doing her investigation? Information about such unusual topics as the Samizima admin and the Genesis card shouldn't be that easy to find. I'm sorry for all of the sudden questions.
I thought you were a more naive person.
Huh?
The reason I came to find you was to take you there. What she was investigating there, and how far she got. This is a case that only you can take over. I'm here to ask for your help.
Oh, snap. Oh, here we go. So right back into it. I'm having issues nailing down the exact incidents about either a location or an entity. After visiting a certain site, the individual will experience paranormal experiences before disappearing, like in the game, the urban legend said. Oh, God. All right, well, I guess I'm doomed. If I suddenly disappear, you know what happened. This feels kind of like something from Julian Simpson's Lovecraft investigation to the town called Pleasant Green. Some people have an idea that it exists, but nobody knows what happened to it or if it even existed. Turns out Pleasant Green bleaked out of reality due to an attempt to summon an elder god. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha.
Tomiri-san? Where exactly are we heading? I won't get erased, will I?
What is this all of a sudden?
Well, the director said that the people looking into this case might get erased, so...
There may be a slight misunderstanding, but I can't clarify things here and now. I'll fill you in when we get there.
Should I be worried?
Have a good evening, gotta go. Oh God, people are already bailing! People are already bailing! Uh-oh. Did I fly too close to the sun with this one? Oh dear. Take care, Boots, have a good evening.
By the way, that mob around you back there, was it about the password device? The rumor that Samizima and the Urban Dissolution Center are working together to bring about devastation and judgment?
Yes, that's right. They're all saying that for some reason. I'll do what I can while we're on the move. I'll do some social media research.
Alright. Heroes of the day. People have attacked the urban myth. Yay!
People are already talking about them.
They might be the ones posting about themselves.
Those people didn't really seem like Zimmer's to me.
They're saints trying to stop the center staff from committing terrorists. Oh, jeez.
Saints?
Such violent saints, aren't they?
How pathetic that some random person gathered evidence to take care of the problem while the police are just useless. Why aren't they working?
What does that do, though?
They're not taking it easy on the police, are they? What has that ruckus back there achieved?
I like the mental image of this dude just like watching this girl scrolling through social media and him just being all like,
yes, spill the tea.
I don't know why, but I like that mental image. They act too rash, acting like that without any proof to be considered a crime.
That mob and the Zimmers are similar.
A surprising number of people are driven by their fears.
Center supporters only believe in them because they don't know any better. The information available already pointed to the possibility of a terrorist attack. They needed to act immediately.
Supporters?
I think they're talking about people who defend the center.
Guilty until proven innocent. But who gets to be the judge of that?
There's, okay, theory that the center staff are terrorists. If they just kept it online, this could have been peaceful, but there are actual events happening in real life. They're only getting more extreme.
I wonder which incident this comment is about.
As you said, vigilantes and Zimmers aren't so very different.
Whichever one, it gets to be a problem if they grow in numbers. I can't even laugh about this. Bomb threats don't make good jokes. No, they don't.
Some people seem to think it's a joke or a false alarm. But more people are starting to believe it'll happen.
Better a slow spread than all at once. If everyone panicked at the same time, things could get really bad. Why do terrorism? Oh my god, look at this. Look at this Uwu speak here. Look at this Uwu speak.
Why do terrorism? These Zimmers are terrifying. Where can we run? Dare we?
Ugh, I feel really dirty right now. Gross.
If there were a safe place, people could take refuge.
If we knew their purpose, we could take preventative measures. But no idea yet.
A lot of people have looked at this post.
Alright, here we go. Uwu speech is not appropriate for this situation. Uwu speech is never appropriate. What are you talking about? Uwu speech is never appropriate.
A reaction to Zimmers are terrifying. I'll look into that.
Need those glasses. Alright, here's another one. Tsutomu Kisaragi's influence. The Zimmer and the Center are acting under Kisaragi's influence. Enough of the Great Reset BS. So annoying. Tsutomu Kisaragi's influence, huh? You agree?
The Great Reset that Tsutomu Kisaragi wrote about. Some people seem to believe this is the time to make it a reality.
I see. So it's a topic of interest among some circles.
Getting a reaction here. I'll do a search on Tsutomu Kisaragi's influence.
Oh, so this is,
Ah, this must be what Miss Tomarigi was speaking of.
What did she say?
Don't really get how, but she finds keywords.
That's right. I don't really get how.
What is clear is that the Zimmers are trying to carry out the Great Reset.
Jasmine mentioned something. She said Occult Great Reset is a must-read for occult fans.
Being passionate about things is lovely, but getting too obsessed isn't. Getting locked into one point of view can bend the truth, you know? Okay. Zimmers are terrifying. Too many search returns. Alright. Let's try combining the two. No? Alright, here we go. The Zimmers caused incident and the Urban Myth Dissolution Center wants to ride the wave.
we're not trying to write anything!
Unpopular opinion. I support the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. People call themselves heroes and attack others. You're the ones who should meet devastation. Yay! We still have fans!
Wow. I mean, I appreciate the support.
Kind of violent, huh? Is there anything about a terrorist group in the prophecies? There isn't, but...
So most people think that the Zimmers are a terrorist group.
The news has portrayed them as a mysterious group committing terrorist incidents. Like most people probably don't think about whether they're actually Zimmers or not. Alright, got a hit on terrorist group. Let's see what we got.
A reaction to terrorist group. I'll have to look into this one too.
Do those glasses belong to you?
The director gave them to me.
Oh, that's right. They were a gift from there. How did things get so bad? Illuminati cards, Zimmers, how did it all come to this?
Maybe this person posts on Samizima. It's not like every Zimmer is an extremist or terrorist.
Samezima's on the dark web, so it's also not that innocent. They must not have expected this. I always look forward to their videos about various urban myths.
A viewer of the Center's channel. When things go back to normal, I'd like to help with the videos too.
Oh yes, do it! That center director probably isn't human. There's gotta be a weak point that exposes his true identity. No! Leave him alone!
What are they saying? The director's a bit out there, but he's definitely human!
These occult fans have only seen the director with a mask on. So it does make sense they'd imagine these things.
That's right. The director always wears a mask in videos.
I wonder. I'm not really against devastation or whatever.
Wow.
Oh, people like that think they know it all. They need better imaginations. I don't object to the Great Reset, but as the center announced their views... sorry, my phone's going crazy for a second.
Maybe this person is a Zimmer.
Even for those who aren't Zimmers, a lot of people seem to hope that society will change. What am I wondering about? Whatever it was, I lost my train of thought because I got distracted by my phone going off. So, if I remember, I'll let you know. That happens to me a lot. Was it a decision based on a whim? Why suddenly announce an act of terrorism?
It may seem sudden to some people, but... creating the cards, carrying out the prophecies... it must have taken a really long time to prepare everything.
True. And the project of that scale, too. How many were involved in planning it? It had to do something with the director. Oh! I am wondering if the director is actually... I'm wondering if the director is actually a non-human entity. That was what I was wondering, is just like... those powers had to come from somewhere, right? I've been checking Samizima for a while. When the terrorist attack happened, I was surprised they pulled it off. People call them a terrorist group now, but that's a few of them. The Zimmers are terrifying, though.
This poster didn't expect things to go this way either.
They couldn't have imagined it. Is the site admin leading the Zimmers? Seems like an evil org, lol. Evil orgs in this time, just wild. I almost misread that as something else.
It does seem like a game that kids made up.
Oh, that was... sorry, that was Tomiri. It does seem like a game that kids made up.
But there are actual terrorist attacks. Definitely not just a game.
Okay, the admin is a super genius hacker, maybe?
Did I write that in my journal before?
If people are saying that kind of thing, there should be some info on record out there. The admin is a genius hacker. Okay. I'm assuming only the Zimmers know about this, but if someone is familiar with Happy 77.7 billion yen leak, please do tell.
Happy? Sounds like a casino or something.
I've never heard of an incident with that name. I was wondering when that was gonna pop up. Who even is the admin? The dude in the video. Who's behind that mask? Has anyone actually met them before?
Some of the Zimmers must have met them, right?
A masked figure with no name. Even if they had a gathering online. How could you tell if the person you're meeting is the admin or not? Talked to him on forum, huh?
Right. They communicate on that website.
They joined a voice chat once. I Discorded with them once. I only got to chat with them for a bit, but I can tell they're really smart.
Wow. Someone actually talked to them directly.
Voice only. Could be someone pretending to be them. Dennis's voice is a little tough on me. If only they had recorded it. I already told you guys, you say the Illuminate cards are some kind of prophecy, but that's exactly what the admin is trying to make you think. It's the admin's road back to the Great Reset. It all comes back to the Great Reset.
If it really is just a roadmap to the Great Reset, then why go out of your way to make it with the Illuminate cards?
There must have been some reason behind it.
I wish they weren't so committed.
Aren't they a billionaire?
They're rich?
Not just a rumor, though. No idea how they earn their money. The Samizima admin is a smart, top-class hacker and rich. Must have committed some kind of crime to get that cash.
You're so quick to judge.
They're just really into the topic. But we got a hit on admin.
A reaction to the Samizima admin. Let's see what rumors I can dig up with it.
I forget where I read it, but there was some big incident with a hacking software called the something sign. I can't find the article anywhere.
Something sign?
Hacking software. If you dig too deep, you might be erased. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we're getting this warning again.
Erased? They're talking about the Samejima incident. Miri-san, are the security police really doing such things?
I can't say here. I'll tell you as soon as we arrive. Uh-oh. Can't really underestimate imaginations like those, though.
Really?
Alright, let's see. Let's try Kara's... Let's just do Samizima admin and see what we got. The Samizima admin person was talking about some riddle in the video. Did it get solved yet?
A solution. If only we could find some info that leads to a hint.
Now I wonder how seriously people are taking it. Maybe the first person to get the answer will go viral?
They're treating it like some kind of entertaining event.
Better for us if people keep calm like this. What was the riddle again?
It was, what does not exist even if you speak of it? So, not too far off.
Looks like you answered on the page too.
Even if you solve it, what happens once you submit it?
You get the next part of the prophecy, or they'll disclose their motives. Either way, you'd find out something. If there's anything you need, just let me know. I'll get it for you.
Don't worry. The director gave me a laptop.
Alright, riddle solution. Let's see. You can call it something, so it must exist. If it didn't exist, you couldn't speak of it.
They have a point. Like, it's there, but not.
Something that was there, but is gone now. Something vintage? A riddle for collectors?
Something so old it's no longer here. It seems like the right direction. But did you say it doesn't exist in that case?
Doesn't exist. I'm so fed up with you idiots. Will it really end like this? Devastation you won't even see coming because you're so blissfully dense. People are scared.
Most people wouldn't know what to do if they were told about impending doom.
And it's our job to save those people. It's too late. Like the prophecy, the riddle is talking about something coming in the future. I've been writing in answers, but I still haven't gotten the right one.
It sounds like this person has been writing in answers since the riddle came out.
I hope they keep trying. Devastation and judgment I get, but what exactly does that mean? If the world's gonna split in two, that's not exactly something you can do much about.
That's true. If the world is ending, what could we even do?
You can't plan devastation like that, much less carry it out. What are they trying to accomplish with the video? The riddle? I don't see their endgame. Who is the admin?
To threaten someone, you need to have something you want. A motive, right?
Yes, but there were no demands listed in the video. However, perhaps what they want is for someone to solve their riddle. Alright, I think we're good. I'm changing my answer to the riddle. A rumor. What does not exist even if you speak of it? A rumor? Yeah, that tracks. Or maybe it's an urban myth. Research done? We're almost there.
Oh, yes. All done here.
I have a general idea of your situation now, as well as the danger you're in.
What should we do?
Listen, we'll have to delegate and split duties. I will ensure your safety myself. Miss Tomarigi would never forgive me if something happened to her dear colleague.
Her dear colleague?
And that's why I'm going to ask you to trace her footsteps. What she looked into, and what she realized. There's a reason you're the only one who can do this. I'll explain when we get there.
I see. I need to trace Jasmine's footsteps. Also, where is it we're going?
The place we're about to go must be kept a secret between you and me. Let's go.
Oh, where are we going? We're going to a black site? Oh my god! This really is becoming Men in Black! Look, we're going down the elevator just like J and K did! He really is a Man in Black! If it opens up and there's a whole bunch of aliens wandering around, I am going to scream.
Miss Fukurai, do you know what a no-solve case is?
A no-solved case? Not one that couldn't be solved? An unresolved case?
It's a case that should not be solved.
Oh, I like the distinction.
Cases where the investigation was discontinued for whatever reason. We call that a no-solve case.
Are there actual cases like that?
This is getting interesting.
The National Police Agency has a secret warehouse with those materials. We call it the closet. She, Miss Tomarigi, went to the closet looking for records of the incident.
Maybe she found information about the Genesis card at the closet. If so...
One more thing before we enter. The materials stored here, the staff working here, and the fact that the closet even exists. We need you to keep everything a secret.
A secret, okay. Got it.
When an incident occurs, the best method is to work steadily until it's resolved. Yet they say there's an order that must be maintained, even at the cost of that approach. Is there such deception? That's why I don't like this place.
Fair enough.
Miss Fukurai, please try following Miss Tomarigi's traces here. With that power of yours.
But why look into Jasmine's actions?
Miss Tomarigi was injured before she could report the information she found here. If there's some connection between the answer to the riddle and the Illumini cards, she learned about the Genesis card here, so there must be clues somewhere. If there's anything you don't understand, please ask the librarian.
Understood. Info on the Genesis card, and info related to the riddle. I'll follow Jasmine's footsteps in the investigation.
Oh, man. This is so MIB. It hurts. This is so Men in Black. Oh, I love this. This is... Okay, I'm fully invested now. If I wasn't already, I am fully invested now. Alright. Well, speaking of order and method, we're gonna start with our own order. Okay, so... Oh, wow, this goes back a long freaking way. Okay. We'll just start from the back and work our way forward, I guess.
Shelf E4. Boxes filled with files.
Yeah, we're probably not gonna get a whole lot right now.
Shelf E3. Lots of boxes with files in them.
Okay, I think it's gonna be the same thing all the way around, but let's see.
This is shelf E2. So many materials packed in here as well. Hard to think that all of these are no-solved cases.
Oh, shit! Hold on! All of these are no-solve! Oh! The implication just hit me. Oh, that just now hit me. Oh, this is actually very bad. If there's this freaking many Yeah, no, there's absolutely supernatural shenanigans at play here. If there's this many do not solve this cases. Oh, this is good. This is good. I like it.
Shelf E1. Does the librarian manage everything here alone? Incredible. I could never do that. Shelf D99. The boxes are totally packed in here. Wait. There's a space where one's missing.
Ah.
Shelf D98. Is it all paper materials in here? The materials here all seem to be records of incidents that happened before. This piece of paper is sticking out a bit. A hacking incident by Natasha Singh.
Natasha Singh, huh?
Natasha Singh. Was that an urban myth related to social media? The platform Happy, used by politicians and the wealthy, has been hacked. It has been revealed that the platform was used for money laundering. Cryptocurrency is also circulating there, but the transactions remain untraceable. Hacking tools? I'm pretty sure this was mentioned on socials somewhere.
And then they say that the Samizima admin was like this super genius hacker guy.
The damage amounted to over 77 point...
Happy! Of course! This is the Happy incident that everyone was talking about! Derp.
The damage amounted to over 77.7 billion yen, with significant impacts throughout the world. 77 billion? The Natasha Singh used in this hacking incident, only its creator, a genius hacker, is capable of using it.
That's... what? The Natasha Singh? It's not a person?
As for the incident called the Happy 77.7 billion yen link, users of Happy include top police officials, and the details of the case are stored in CL. Huh? Even though the incident happened? And CL means here, right? That means they gave up on solving the case? I want to know more about this case, but I need to keep moving. The hacker part sounds a bit like the admin, but there's no proof of that yet. Time to look elsewhere.
Natasha Singh is a real person, but she's the subject of an urban legend that she's haunting her former Twitter account after her death. Ah! I see.
This shelf is labeled D97, and these are filled with boxes that have files in them. Wow. I wonder where I should begin.
Alright. Let's talk to the librarian. Oh, that is a stern-looking school principal guy. Look at this dude. That is a very stern-looking school principal.
Excuse me.
Commissioner Tomiri has informed me of the situation. However, I never saw you here, and anything I happen to say is just me talking to myself.
Oh, I get it.
Understood. Do you work here as a librarian?
My job is simply to manage the materials here. This is just one of the locations used for storing materials related to various incidents handled by the police. If it comes here, that means the case no longer needs to be solved.
No longer needs to be solved? So, this place stores materials like that. I see. Were you here when Jasmine was looking into things?
Miss Tomorigi. I happen not to have seen her.
Hmm?
There was so much dust flying around that day. Some files on the shelf seem to have flipped over.
Pretending that Jasmine wasn't here, right?
The past, the Genesis card, what was being looked into, from which shelf.
That means Jasmine managed to find information on the Genesis card. Let's follow Jasmine's trace. Let's follow Jasmine's trace to find. Let's follow Jasmine's traces to find out what she was looking at and what she discovered.
Thank you, Ben Stein. Alright. Glasses, go! Yeah, no, Kyoko would totally have an issue with these unsolved cases. No, we're referring to Kyoko Kirigiri, not Kyoko from Digimon.
The shadow! It's Jasmine! She's taking out files from the shelf. But it doesn't look like she's that focused, so maybe this shelf isn't it. This shadow must be Jasmine. What's she doing? Looking for something. Had she given up on looking? She wanted to check the materials here. But the whole box is gone. Maybe that's why? Maybe the librarian knows something.
Yeah, the Kirigiri family has a creed, no mystery goes unsolved. Oh. Smoke break?
Jasmine's shadow. Jasmine, I really hope you'll be okay. She seems to be searching for a file. It looks like she's reading a file from this shelf. I'll take a look at the shelf.
Alright, let's see.
This is the shelf Jasmine was checking, but there are way too many materials to go through. There's no time to read everything. I wonder there was some way to narrow them down.
Alright, well, back to the librarian. The Kyoko I most remember is Kyoko Sakura from... Not that Kyoko! Not that Kyoko.
Please talk to yourself some more!
I love that. I love that that's how she's saying it.
I think there's a box missing from shelf D99. Do you happen to know what was in it?
D99. Might be a file that was destroyed. There's no way for me to look it up.
Seriously?
Related materials might be in E04, though I'm not sure how helpful they will be.
Shelf E04! Thank you!
Guess I'll be talking to myself quite a bit today.
Yes, you will, sir. Yes, you will. We're going to be annoying. We're going to be very annoying. Alright, so he said E4. I get the feeling we're going to be checking all of these shelves before we're done here.
E04. Related materials. I don't even know what kind of related materials! Wait. These materials look a bit crumpled. Maybe this? Matsuda. Matsuda? Ryuto Matsuda interrogated as a suspect. Is that Matsuda-san from the Netherworld tour? Or just someone with the same name?
Oh, so Matsuda's coming back in the play. Oh, he is totally coming back into play. This is totally our dude.
A colleague of the victim, Nomura, Matsuda had a motive for committing murder. Upon interrogation, an alibi was established. An incident where Matsuda-san's colleague was killed. Could it be the Oedo Tenshu incident? Investigation ended by decision of Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa. Send to the closet. Huh? Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa? Kurosawa-san's father? First, let's show Tomiri-san this document.
Oh, so he is... So wait a minute. So he wouldn't be covering up for his son in this case, because his son... This happened a long time ago. He was... when he was like a deputy inspector. Okay, so yeah, the father is just as shady, is a shady piece of shit just like the son. Like father, like son. Yeah, I figured. Had a feeling he couldn't be that, I had a feeling he couldn't be that squeaky clean. Stuff from my desk is falling over. I'll worry about it later. My apologies for asking you to do this.
No, I'm kind of glad you did.
Oh, I probably should have talked to him. Ugh, sorry. Something... Hold on a second, guys. There. Some of my do-it-myself booth modifications are falling over. I need to find a better way to affix these to my wall. Anyway, about Jasmine.
Is Jasmine going to be okay?
She fell 10 meters, along with a steel floorboard. Ouch! With bruises all over and 7 broken bones. She hasn't regained consciousness yet.
I see. Jasmine, I really hope you're okay.
Alright, let's see.
So, what kind of information was Jasmine-san collecting here?
She was supposed to tell me after the Kurosawa house incident. Things got quite hectic then. If there was time, we could have done a follow-up investigation. But that's no longer possible.
Okay, I see. Is it really okay for me to be here?
The librarian has been informed of the circumstances, including my feelings on the matter, so we have their cooperation.
Does that mean no one else in the police forces know that we're here?
If anyone found out, myself and the librarian would be fired immediately. There might be even more consequences to deal with.
So let's keep it a secret, okay? Secret, yes, of course! That's a heavy secret to carry! About the documents stored in Shelf B4, there are documents saying that Matsuda-san from the Netherworld tour was a suspect.
Miss Tomarigi sent me reports on the tour about Matsuda. Matsuda was Kengo Nomura's colleague, it seems.
Yes, the documents mentioned that Matsuda-san had an alibi.
Mr. Zami, did you read all of this?
No! I just wanted to tell you about it!
What did it say?
There are records of items that were popular during the Ueno Tenshu incident. The Tenshu t-shirt.
I heard about that on the tour. They put images of the victim, Nomura-san, on the shirts. So tasteless.
Also, a prophetic card.
Prophetic card?
You mean an Illumini card?
Oh!
How could there be an Illumini card if it was 7 years ago?
Not an Illumini card. It just seemed to be a card with a prophecy on it. Seems like this card predicted Kisaragi's death. Don't know who did this, but it's pretty disturbing to me.
Come to think of it, I feel like the director mentioned looking into something like this. I really didn't expect Nomura-san's case to be in the closet, though.
For the police, this case might not have been only about the Nomura siblings.
What do you mean?
The investigation was terminated by the Deputy Inspector General. That's Director Kurosawa.
So it was Kurosawa-san's father? So he stopped the investigation because it would look bad for them if it was solved?
The case wasn't just stopped. He hid the fact that it had been terminated and wiped everything from existence.
Why would he do such a thing?
Oh, okay. So what is he hiding?
Okay, I need to think about the Genesis card. While looking into the documents here at the closet, I found mentions of Matsura-san. There was information from 7 years ago about things like the Tenchu t-shirt. Also, mentions of a card rumored to have predicted Tsutomu Kisaragi's suicide. It seems like the rumors that the director saw on the Samizima site were true. So the Genesis card that Jasmine mentioned is...
Maybe it's a prophetic card relating to the incident involving Nomura-san? Don't you just love corruption within the police? Yeah, I mean, between this and Ace Attorney, we're laying it on thick here on the channel, aren't we? It's a reoccurring theme.
Maybe it's a prophetic card related to the incident involving Nomura-san. Yes, that makes sense. A prophetic card mentioned in the documents, along with the Tenchu t-shirts. All these incidents that happened after Nomura-san's death. The Genesis card's prophecy may be affecting the Illumini cards and the Zimmer's actions.
Oh!
Okay, let's think about the answer to the riddle next. If the Illumini cards were made based on the Genesis card, does that mean the admin is causing an incident based on a prophecy from 7 years ago? Incidents, and a prophetic card from that time. If they lead to the riddle's answer, what does not exist, even if you speak of it?
Maybe it's the blank where blank blank. Maybe it's the Ueno Tenchu incident where Kurosawa called off the investigation? There we go!
Maybe it's the Ueno Tenchu incident, where Seiji Kurosawa called off the investigation. Yes, that makes sense! So many people knew and were talking about this case. They could speak of it. But not only was the case not solved, the investigation was terminated and hidden from existence. That's what does not exist, even if you speak of it. This must be the answer to the riddle!
Got it! So it all goes back to Ueno Tenchu!
Tomiri-san, I think I know the answer to the riddle. The case where the Genesis card appeared. That was how everything began. But that case does not exist, even if you speak of it.
For people who don't know about this place, they won't be able to get the riddle's answer no matter how they try.
If we answer it, do you think we can stop this devastation and judgment?
We have no way of knowing. All we can do is give it a try.
I can use the computer that the director gave me. No internet connection here?
Nope, you can't. Not here. Don't worry though, I talked to the librarian. We can connect from his desk.
The page with the riddle on it. And here's where you enter the answer.
Go on and type it in.
The answer to the riddle is... Ueno Tenchu incident.
Oh, I thought we actually had to enter it in. Oh, there we go! Yes, this was the incident where Kisaragi was a suspect. You are correct.
This is...
Yes! It's the right answer! Huh?
So it didn't stop the countdown.
Tomiri-san, what do we do?
Scroll down. There's something here.
Yes, I'll read it aloud. Congratulations. What are you going to do when you get to me? I want to avenge Tsutomu Kisaragi. What do you want to do? Only I can ask myself that question. What does this mean?
Avenge Kisaragi? And only I can ask myself.
The latter sounds tough to get. Let's start with the former. It's easy to understand. Reading it literally, it seems like the admin's plan is to avenge Tsutomu Kisaragi. The admin, who should know about the closet, speaks of avenging Kisaragi. So is the admin someone who's connected to the Owano Tenshu incident?
There might be documents here about people connected to the incident.
I'll try to find some, along with documents on Tsutomu Kisaragi.
Alright. So let's see if we can find Tsutomu Kisaragi's traces now. Actually, maybe we should start with the... Hang on.
This shadow is definitely Jasmine. What's she doing? Jasmine's shadow. Jasmine, I really hope you'll be okay.
Alright, we've seen all these before. Alright, let's talk to the librarian. Let's see if we can at least get us on the right path here.
About the documents.
This is one of those days I talk to myself more than usual. Happens every now and then. However, I never saw you here. And anything I happen to say is just me talking to myself.
You don't need to answer me, but please do keep talking to yourself.
No? Okay. So do we just have to start looking at everything now? Let's see.
Shelf E2. All the documents here are about no-solved cases? No way.
Ah, here we go. Now we're getting new stuff.
Jasmine was checking this shelf. I think I can look over it quickly and find what I need. Oh, this isn't it. Where is it?
Ah!
Tsutomu Kisaragi, an assistant professor at Inugami University, was interrogated as a suspect in the Ueno Tenshu incident.
This is it! Jasmine must have seen this!
Alright, let's see what we got here.
1 month after the Ueno Tenshu incident, countless rumors have spread throughout the internet, pointing to Kisaragi as the culprit. Despite a perfunctory interrogation, he had an alibi on that day. Security camera footage confirmed that he was at a restaurant with the victim's younger sister, Tomoko Nomura. Was he really taken as a suspect all because of online rumors? However, public opinion continued to weigh heavily upon Kisaragi. 3 months after the incident, Tsutomu Kisaragi committed suicide at his home. The world kept treating him like a criminal, even though he had an alibi. The police didn't make any announcements about it? I guess the whole case was hidden by then.
Keep reading.
What's this? Kisaragi was looking into the incident on his own. Obtaining information from many people, including hypotheses about the culprit. Maybe there's still some information that could be used to identify the culprit. Storage location
D99!
Wait. The information collected by Dr. Kisaragi was destroyed.
Oh, crap! That was the information that went missing, wasn't it?
I have to ask the librarian if there are any documents left.
Yeah, no wonder. No wonder. That explains it. That explains why she was so bent out of shape about it.
Mr. Librarian, you know where I can find documents on Tsutomu Kisaragi? Were the documents in D99 all thrown away?
Discarded material cannot be recovered.
But is there nothing we can do?
When disposing of them, I had some trouble. I organized the documents based on contents and name to decide what shelves they go in. We're not playing around here. If they're not returned to the right shelf. Anyhow, I have no knowledge of you coming here, checking documents, or moving anything.
Maybe the librarian is giving me some kind of hint? Jasmine moved the documents to a different shelf? Let's take another look at Jasmine's shadows.
Alright, so the documents were moved, and I think I know where.
Looking more closely, the shadow is sticking something in this space. Maybe she's moving something to another shelf?
Alright, it's gotta be here.
What did you place there, Jasmine? What? Wait. Documents on Tsutomu Kisaragi! Since they might all get destroyed if left in one place, maybe Jasmine was trying to scatter them around.
Atta girl, Jasmine!
Jasmine, I'm going to read it right now! Kisaragi wrote down the results of his investigation on paper. We will try to retrieve it from the research lab where he works. Try to retrieve? What? Try to just take it from him? Due to resistance from the uni professors, retrieval was impeded. Impossible to proceed further. Related information on the internet has been partially deleted. What is this? Maybe it's a record of how the incident was covered up? Why go this far?
Alright, let's see what we got here.
It seems like Tsutomu Kisaragi was looking into the Ueno Tensu incident on his own. The actual documents have already been destroyed. In order to uncover the admin's identity, I have to find those documents. If it's not here in the closet, where should I look next?
The research lab! Maybe it's in the research lab at Inugami University, where Kisaragi used to work.
Maybe it's in the research lab at Inugami University, where Tsutomu Kisaragi used to work. Right! The professors at Inugami University didn't let them take Tsutomu Kisaragi's documents. So they might still be at that research lab. Which is a research lab at my uni? What are the chances? Anyway, let's tell Tomiri-san.
Now we're getting somewhere.
The admin could be someone involved in the incident. Only those who were involved can know all the details. Jasmine's traces led me to information about Tsutomu Kisaragi. Dr. Kisaragi was considered a suspect all because of online rumors.
How pathetic. The police just went along with internet opinions.
It seems that Dr. Kisaragi has an alibi and was cooperating with the investigation.
But Director Kurosawa ended the investigation.
Dr. Kisaragi seems to have been looking into the Tenshu incident on his own. But all of those documents were destroyed. Tomiri-san, maybe the research lab at my uni, the research lab at Inugami University might still have case files on the incident.
Well thought. However, it's been so long now, I'm sure everything's been wiped from there as well.
But it seems like uni professors at the time kept the documents safe. Also, I might be able to find something with my clairvoyance. Were there any police officers who had that power?
There were not.
Then we have to go there. If there's no other way, we have to do it.
All right, here we go.
So the police really covered up the Ueno Tenshu incident.
At the time, Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa wanted to hide the incident for some reason. From the answer to the riddle, that seems directly related to the admin's purpose and motives.
Maybe the culprit of the Tenshu incident is written somewhere in Kisaragi's documents.
And there's info that will lead to the admin.
But now, all we can do is hope. I'll drive. Come with me.
Yes!
Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, 6 hours and counting. Uh-oh.
Someone has answered the riddle. Excellent. To the person who knows what doesn't exist, I know that you understand me. However, devastation and judgment is the promised future. Let us anticipate the moment when the countdown reaches 0.
Oh!
In the company of our guest.
Oh!
Are these the people that have gone missing?
6 hours left until devastation and judgment.
Ooh, that's not good! That's not good! 6 hours left, and the hostages have to be the people who have gone missing. I bet you Gas Mask is among them. Oh, this is exciting! But as much as I want to like bulldoze my way through this, hang on. I'm going to real quick see just how long this is, because if we're like halfway through, then I may cut it here because I want to rock out to the cool music in the meantime, folks. I'm just checking something real quick. Oh, where is it? Okay, yeah, it looks like we're coming up on the end. Ooh, I don't know. Do we just power through? Do we just power through, or do we save this for next time? I kind of wanna power through. No, this is a good place to stop. So even though I want to power through, and see this through to the end, I think we may just go ahead and stop here for tonight. So we can conclude at our usual time. Yeah, let's stop here for tonight then. Whew, I hate to leave it on a cliffhanger like this, but next time, next Thursday, the finale of Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Will we be able to stop the admin's plans? Or will I have been spirited away by then? Who knows? We'll see. But the next stream is going to be on Thursday. It is Game Awards 2025. We'll be starting a full hour early at 6. So be sure and tune in and come make fun of the Game Awards with me. No stream this weekend. I am meeting up with some friends at Anime Frontier this weekend. So we will be back next weekend. Next weekend, don't forget, Community Day on Saturday, December 20th. We're going to be doing Sonic Racing Cross Worlds and a Sonic OVA watch party in the Discord server. You must be a member of the Discord server to participate in both events, so if you're not, be sure and join the Discord server. I will be posting more info on that, hopefully later this week. But that's going to do it for tonight, guys. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Until next time, this is Super Geek Girl signing off. Stay super, everybody, and I will see you on Thursday for the Game Awards. See you guys then. So long.